Good morning to all of you, and welcome to a brand new day, a brand new month, and a continuation of our training. First of all, how was yesterday's session? You've watched some of the videos, you've gone through some of the PowerPoints, you've seen Mr. Alan Whiteford explaining the different hazards in the hospital environment. So let's hear your thoughts on those videos and that presentation and the practical on the use of the electrical safety analyzer. Let's have some of your comments. Okay, maybe I should start calling names. Can I see some more videos so we know who is in the? If you can you put on your video if you can? Okay, I'm going to call some names since no one wants to talk. Let's start with who do we pick on first? Okay, let's pick on you, David. David Mokoka, if you don't mind. So, what was your experience like with the activity, with the videos, with the course, with the practical side, explaining electrical safety analyzer?
Morning, everyone. From my side, I've watched the videos and they were well structured. I was only stuck with the third question where we were supposed to make a video of. I can't remember the question, but yeah, because of the camera and
Yeah,
the way they want us to present the video, it was a
yeah.
bit
I think
it was a bit a struggle.
yeah, it's not actually a video that is required. So what you're required to do, you can draw it on a piece of paper, use your phone to take a picture, and then you upload it.
Okay.
That's one option. The other option, if you're using a laptop and you're able to draw it on a laptop on a PowerPoint or something, save it in your laptop, then you can upload it from there. But if you're not able to do any of those, you can email it. If you can do it on a PowerPoint or a Word document and then email it to me, that's fine as well. So whether you upload it or you email it, provided you include your name when you email it so I know it's from you, right?
Okay.
That's an option you can use as well if you struggle with the upload. Okay. Let's see who else. Kelebo Healy. Can we hear from you? What was yesterday's experience like for you? Did you learn something? Did you struggle with anything?
Morning, everyone. Ish, Mr. Tim. Yesterday's task was so draining. I had difficulties in drawings
Mm-hmm.
and also my practical experiment, like when that guy was explaining about Flukne. I don't know
Yes.
if it was my laptop or it was my phone, but I couldn't hear anything. Like he was sounding so, his volume was so down. So I wanted to repeat it, and I'm not happy with my assignment also. But I'm thinking of attend because yesterday was very strenuous to
Yeah,
me.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't beat yourself too hard. We just want to know what the experience was like. Whether good or bad, it doesn't matter.
No, it was average. It was average. Yeah,
Okay.
not bad, not good.
And fortunately, you will have another opportunity today to repeat the
Okay.
experience.
Okay.
Because if you check our program, yesterday's unit covers 2 days. It covers yesterday and today.
Okay.
So for those of you who succeeded and everything went smoothly, you might want to have a second take today. Watch the videos again because you don't get it all first time. And then compare what you see in the video with those PowerPoints I sent you on the WhatsApp group. So you can repeat it again. And those of you who struggled yesterday, you have another chance today to go over the aspects you struggled with. Like the video you couldn't watch, you can try again today and fix what needed to be fixed so you can get the gist of what the guy is saying. And then if you struggle, you let us know. But the unit for yesterday covers yesterday and today. And for those of you who have not completed the activity for yesterday, you have the opportunity to do it today. And I think I allowed three attempts, so that there's no reason to fail. You are free to Google, you are free to get answers, no problem, right? The important thing is we want you to grasp the concept, to understand the concept. It's not about pass or fail, but through the activities we want you to learn. By doing it, by Googling, looking for information, looking for reference materials, asking questions, you have an opportunity to learn. Okay, Caleb Okile, your hand is up.
Okay, Mr. Tim. After we've completed our activities, when are we going to get our results? Is it
You
after
worry
the
too
end?
much. You worry too
Mm,
much.
no, we just want to see and correct ourselves.
If you
I
check
think
the
we have
due
first
dates,
attempt, second attempt, third attempt. Maybe
so
if we didn't do
so
good in
do you
first
want
attempt.
me to give you answers before you now do a second attempt? Is that what you're
Mm,
asking? Because you're supposed to
yeah,
finish all your attempts
yeah.
before we mark. You don't
No, but
expect
what
us to
if?
give you answers and then you now take the answers and go and do a second or third attempt. The due date for
Uh,
completing this activity is 29th of September. You've only had one
so
day.
we are going to get Mr. Tim, yeah, no. But what if our first attempt and our second attempt, our results are not that good? Ne?
Then you have a third
So,
attempt because I gave you three
okay,
attempts.
okay, no, I wanted
So
to
if you
understand
do
that.
your first attempt, you're not happy with it, you can Google
Okay,
and search for answers and then come back
okay,
and do a second attempt,
all right,
right?
okay,
We are not invigilating you to say, don't open your books, don't go to Google, don't do it. No. You
all
have
right.
free opportunity. It's not an exam, it's an activity. So don't be too hard on yourself. It's an activity which gives you an opportunity to learn.
Okay, Kilian.
Even if you have to search for the answers in Google or ask your colleagues, we want you to learn. That's the purpose. Not to punish you, not to give you the runaround, but for you to have the opportunity to look for answers yourself. And when you do that, you learn. That's why it's an activity is something you do that promotes the learning process. When you do it yourself, you search for answers, you ask questions, you Google, you search. What you learn is yours. No one can take it away from you. So feel free to search for answers to Google. It's not an exam. It's not meant to punish you or to make you fail. It's not about pass or fail. It's about the journey, the learning process, the experience you go through to get the answers. That stays with you. There are some activities that will give you the opportunity to learn something new. So, what is important is the journey and the learning process. There are times when we will need you to create a 1 minute video to share your experience so far or to talk about something as an activity. So, that helps you to learn how to use that tool to produce something. That's an activity. Activity is something you do, something we allow you to do. It is different from the final assessment where, okay, now that's like an exam. Okay, some hands are up, so let's give you an opportunity. Andrew.
Yes, good morning, Mr. T. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday's task was I spent it more hours than than I shouldn't actually because of I was having some challenges, but I managed to complete it as well. But the time was too much actually that I put it on it. So what I've learned about the yesterday's task is yesterday one is I've learned about I knew about the Rigel test equipment, and then but now at the SSCM company we were normally used to the Fluke. So for the Fluke analyzers, everything was perfect, and I didn't spend too much time on that one because I already know it everything on that one. So for on the Rigel one, especially when coming to that ISO, and then I've noticed that there is a time difference on the two ISOs. I think one is 60601, and then the other one I think it's 62353, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so there's quite a huge time difference, which is what I liked about it, and I was very happy to know that you can at least take that 8 hours out of 8 minutes out of it, because with the Fluke I know we used to spend quite a lot of time doing the calibration. But with that one now, because everything you can set it automatically, it was a great learning journey for me, and I'm happy with that one as well.
Okay, so I'm glad that you learned something. And also, okay, there's an echo in the background. If
Uh,
yeah,
I'm sure it's the speaker or something. I don't know.
okay,
Okay, so but
Hmm.
on the activity side is I've noticed something that I don't know, maybe if is it the laptop or is it the phone, because of the the size of the video that you have to put on the side. It was only taking about, I think it was 100. That was the maximum 100. Is it 100 megabytes or something like that? And obviously, when I counted the time, it was only taking only 30, 38 seconds.
Okay.
And obviously, on that 38 seconds, I felt that it wasn't enough to explain everything to the sister who wanted to know about the CF.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you're getting my.
1 minute.
I'm not sure if you're getting my my comment there.
I didn't quite get the comment, so you may have to repeat again, please.
Okay. So what I was saying is, if you go onto the activity, I think it was the last one where you have to post the video, and the video was only taking about 38. If it's more than 38 seconds, then it was more than 100, and it wasn't taking it. So obviously, I felt that it wasn't not enough to at least introduce or say everything that you needed to say on the video and post it as well.
So which video are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to grasp. Which activity was this one?
That was on the the last question, where it says you need to explain to the, I think, the sister who doesn't know about the CF.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you using a video to explain? Is that what you're doing? Because Okay, if you're using a video, that's fine. But what that question intends is for you to actually, let's see, let me just quickly go to the question again so we can get the exact text of that question. Just a moment. It says your hospital matron overheard the procurement officer and the chief clinical engineering technician talking about some defibrillator proof type CF applied parts.
Yes.
As usual, she came running to you for an explanation as she has never heard of it before. Use a
Yes.
drawing to explain to her what that means.
Yes.
Okay, so I see.
And then if you check on the options down there, it gives me 3 options. Either you load the file,
Yes.
and then you load the video or the audio.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yes.
The
Yes.
original intention is just for you to load the file. You do the drawing, you upload the drawing, which shouldn't take much bandwidth or megabytes, and then you type an explanation. That's one option. But if you choose to do the video option, I see why the video thing came in. That's fine as well. That's in terms of the explanation. If you want to do a video or an audio explanation, okay, that's great. But that was
Yes.
not the original intention. So just for
Uh,
you to draw, take a photo, upload, and then explain a bit. This is what a type CF defibrillator proof applied part looks like. And you just
okay.
explain. But if you
Okay.
choose to use video to explain or audio, oh, that's great as well.
Okay.
Yes. The thing is when you provide the system, when you provide an option for upload, so it gives you now, it added an option for video and audio apart from just file. So I see what you mean. Okay, no, that's great. I'll take a look and see how you answer the questions when I do the manual assessment.
All right. Thank you so much.
So you are saying that the file is okay.
So what I was
Yes.
so what I was saying is on the video side,
Yes.
because of let's say you are explaining something to the sister, obviously you have a maximum time of like 38 seconds. If
Yes.
the video takes more than 38 seconds, then it doesn't upload, it doesn't take the
Okay,
video.
okay, I
Yes.
get your point. Okay.
Yes.
So you mustn't talk too much, basically. We don't need a long answer. Just
Mm,
okay, I get what you mean.
short
Yes.
answer.
Yes. And thanks
All
for
right.
bringing that up. It didn't actually occur to me. You
Thank you
see,
so
we learn as we go along. We learn as we go along. Okay, so who else want to share their experience? Let's hear from another lady this time. Hatnik, are you there? Yes, please say something. We can't hear you. Refilway, you are muted. Okay, you can talk now. Oh, Hatnik, we can't hear you. And only half of your face is showing, so we can't even see your lips, whether you're talking or not. Okay, yeah, we see your face now. Now say something. Oh, okay, maybe her connection is not very good, so so therefore we can't hear you. Sorry about that. Can you do a voice note on the WhatsApp? Yeah, use a voice note on WhatsApp. Let's take one more person. Matlale Seroka. Matlale? Matlale, are you still there? I don't see her anymore. Looks like she's gone. Oh, there, you're back. Yeah, please say something.
What was the question, Mr. T?
What was the experience like yesterday for you? Watching the videos, going through the course, doing the activity. Did you
Oh,
struggle?
okay.
Was it smooth? What did you learn? What would you like to share that resonated with you in yesterday's session?
I learned a lot about the hazardous and
The hazards, different
I
hazards in
learned
the hospital environment, you mean?
in the hospital, yes.
Okay. And where is she? Are you still there? Hey, you've gone quiet. Where are you now? Ah, yeah, she's okay. Who else wants to talk? Tenolo, are you there?
Hello,
Tenolo, yes.
Justice.
Oh, Justice. Go ahead, Justice.
Yeah, I've learned a lot. So relating to the macro shock and the micro shock, I mean, everybody needs to be protected against shock and types of methods of protection. That's basic approaches on protection. That's what I've learned.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, great.
No,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for sharing. The part on IP
Yes.
codes and IP rating, was it difficult for you guys, or did you understand it? Like if you see those codes at the back of an equipment, will you struggle to understand it? Yes, Kilebo Hile.
Mr. Tim, some of them I didn't understand them, ne? So I had to Google and check whether the explanation was just like those when you send in the
The PowerPoint.
WhatsApp messages.
Yes.
Yes, because some other are not there because it's only IP 1 to 8. So the other one was IP 45, IP according to our activity. Ne? So
Yes.
I had to go and Google and check all the IP ratings code and IP codes just to check if ever they do apply and what are the meaning of those.
Yes.
Yes. So
So
I've seen that from your PowerPoint, some of the IP ratings were not there. So that is why I'm saying now I had to Google and check all the IP ratings.
was Google helpful in helping you to discover the IP rating?
Yeah, it was. It was. I thought like I was cheating, but
Okay.
you're gonna see that I've Googled, but
Yeah, don't feel that you are cheating when you Google, because
okay.
like I said, this is an activity, it's not an exam, right?
All right.
We want you
Okay.
to learn. And actually, when you don't understand and you Google and then you now understand, no one can take that away from you. That's the whole essence, for you to learn, and also
Okay.
to learn how to search for the right information you need without someone telling you that this is the answer, that's the answer. When you discover one of the laws of learning, the laws of the learner, never teach a learner what that learner can learn for him or herself. Because when you learn it yourself, it's yours. You own it. You never forget it. If I tell you, you can forget. But if you discover it yourself by going through a process, it's yours. You can never forget it. That's the purpose. We want you guys to go through that journey of discovery and discover things for yourself that if we tell you, you will just forget. But when you learn it yourself, it's yours. You own it. You retain it longer than just being told. That's part of the process of effective learning. So,
Okay.
those codes, the first one talks about the entry or ingress of solid objects or dust, while the second one looks at the entry or ingress of water. So by combining the two, the first one and the second one, you can now tell, okay, this equipment allows this much entry of solid objects and this much entry of water. Where you have an X, let's say you have X8, for instance. X means that the aspects of dust and solid objects is not stated, is not important, so therefore it's not stated. 8 means it is waterproof beyond 1 meter, and that's the highest level of protection against the entry of water. If you have, say, 7x, it means for the 7, you're talking about ingress of solid objects and dust. It means it's dust proof, dust protected. But X, on the other hand, IP7X means the X, entry of water not stated. Say you are using this equipment in a desert environment where there's a lot of storm and dust particles and storms. So you're more interested in that. Desert is dry, there's no water, so you're not interested in the entry of water. If you have something like 6.7, IP6.7, so it means you have protection for both dust and water, and it's highly protected from dust and water. So that's how you marry the two together, which is why I gave you the PowerPoint so you can read through and get a better understanding. And there are also, I think, few examples in the PowerPoint of how you read the IP codes and IP rating. So by those of you who managed to go to the PowerPoint, I'm sure you got a lot more information than just watching the video. So the video is a condensed version of the PowerPoint. Okay. So I have to find a convenient place to wrap up now because I have another lecture with my students in the university. We just need to do this for 30 minutes. So what you need to do today is to continue with what you did yesterday because it's for 2 days, yesterday and today. So continue with safety and hazard management. Even though I've opened up the next module for tomorrow, I'm supposed to close that. It's not supposed to be for today. I'm going to close it. Finish with today's activity first, and the videos and the practical sides. And by the way, apart from the Rigel and the Fluke, you are also going to be introduced to the VPAD rugged electrical safety analyzer, which you will see it being used as we go along, especially in the practical side in some of the modules. So you have the Rigel, you have the Fluke, and there's the VPAD rugged as well in terms of electrical safety analyzers. So for today, continue from where you left off yesterday. And those of you who have not yet done activity 1, where you introduce yourself, please go and finish that. There are still about 4 of you or so who have not done it. Justice, Mojahi, and a few others, go and do the introduction, activity 1.1, on the introduction side. So complete that and do activity 1.2, do activity 2.1, which is yesterday's own if you've not finished. So use today to finish up with that. And if you want to rewatch the video and go through the PowerPoints that we sent on WhatsApp, or you want to redo the activity of yesterday, at least you have 3 opportunities to do that. Like I said, you are free to Google to look for answers. Not a problem. We just want you to learn, okay? It's not an exam, it's just an activity. So feel free, Google, search for answers, cheat as much as you want, use the PowerPoint, do whatever you need to do to pass, okay, for the activity. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys again bright and early, same time tomorrow morning, same link. And if Michael Mojahi is still struggling, because I still don't see him here, let's see how we can assist him as well to with the connection issue, especially to get on the daily briefing. But the briefing is recorded, and I'm going to upload it later so that those who are not able to join and can follow the link and watch the briefing for this morning. Any question before I let you guys go? Any final question or comment? Okay, I don't see any hand, so I take it that everything is in order. Okay then. Have fun, enjoy the rest of the day, rewatch the videos again, go over the PowerPoints and the materials, and we'll meet again tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.